Good evening, folks. Welcome to Drinking with Andrew. Obviously, I'm your host, Andrew. Be a bit weird if I was called Brian, really, wouldn't it? Or Roger. Don't think Drinking with Andrew really works with Roger, to be honest, unless some Rogering involved. Anyway, never mind that. Been waiting ages. Well, that's on you, isn't it? I've never turned up on time for anything ever in my life, so you need to think about that in the future. But welcome, Olivia. Thank you for joining us. I say us. So far, there's nobody else here, but hopefully that will change. We've got Pat in. Welcome, Pat. Deep Fried Deals Dave is in. Welcome, Dave. All right. Let me put the link in the chat. See if anyone else is wanting to come live with us. I don't know, there's probably anyone else watching at the minute. Oh, 8:34. I might have been slightly late. Never mind. I see Carbit Chris has been doing some DIY. That can't be going well. I'm not stepping on that decking. Risk of death very high. Welcome, Chris. Chris and Pat can now resume their flirtationship. Right, I better open a can, hadn't I? Thatcher's Gold is the cider of choice tonight. Although it is more expensive than it used to be. I blame inflation. But yeah, right. Who else have we got watching? We're into double figures. We've not had double figures in the chat yet. Don't be shy. Come say hi. Yeah, I think that's the only one I can do. I can't figure it there. Don't be a lurker. Be a... No, I still can't think of anything for that. Whew. Need some sales on eBay. Oh, looks like our first guest is popping on. Hello, Big Steve.
Cheeky sad. One sec. There we go. For some reason, I have to change the audio so that I can listen to the headphones. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you? You're slightly sideways.
Oh, well, I think you're sideways as well. Maybe you should wear your head's tilted.
I think that I am definitely not sideways because I can see the TV in front of me, and that is not sideways.
Maybe your house is on a tilt. Speaking of house, where are we up to?
Well, mine is under offer.
Ooh.
I have had an offer accepted on a property in Prestatyn.
That's brilliant.
That is going to be the home of the future business empire.
Ah, okay.
It's got various outbuildings and rooms.
Various outbuildings.
Yeah. Big plot of land. So I'm going to build a massive shed on it, but not one that's going to collapse. Because we all know what happens to Big Steve's shed. So I'll get somebody who knows what they're doing to build it.
Fair enough. Is this going to be like the Welsh version of Rally Roots then?
I've never watched Rally Roots, so I can only.
You've never watched Rally Roots?
Well, I can only assume that I'm going to be even bigger and more successful than whoever Rally Doots is.
Rally Roots. I don't know.
Stupid name, anyway.
Oh, is it?
Should have a proper name like Brian.
Brian.
Yeah. I would subscribe if it was the Brian channel.
Well, this is it, and that's why they've made the mistake, innit? You know.
Did I know you can buy onion ice cream? I didn't, and I didn't want to know either. So thank you for sharing something that I don't want to know with me.
I think that would be a lovely flavoured ice cream, that.
Well, it sounds bloody fine. I can't imagine anyone's going to go into the ice cream shop, wherever they sell ice cream. I don't actually know.
The ice cream shop.
But I can't imagine.
Parlour.
I can't imagine anyone's going to the ice cream shop and go, "Oh, do you know what you're missing here? Onion flavored ice cream. You need to get some of that in."
Ice cream shop. It's an ice cream parlour.
Well, whatever it is, they don't frigging sit there and have bloody onion ice cream, are they?
Yeah, they might do.
Yeah, can you imagine? I can't imagine the demand is that high for it, even in a nation of onion lovers.
I don't know. Yeah, you're not easily pleased, are you?
I'm moving to the Liverpool suburb. No, why would I be moving to the Liverpool suburbs? Where has this rumour come from? Jesus Christ. You're going anywhere near Liverpool. I'll be further away from Liverpool, if anything. Hello,
yeah, that's true. That's South, is it?
I will be by the coast. Literally, actually, it'd be like 100 meters from me.
Oh.
Hopefully, global warming won't lead to tidal ingress.
Right.
I'd be well pissed off if I just built a new shed and it floods.
You know. I don't know. So we've been up to this week working.
I've been in Blackpool for 2 days, and then I've been in London for 2 days.
Oh, look at you getting about.
I've been to MI6's headquarters.
Oh.
Well, within 100 meters of it anyway. That's about as close as they would let me get.
Surprised they let you get that close.
I don't think they had a choice. My hotel room was overlooking it.
Really?
A lovely view of Century House.
Oh, hey. Living the life, was you?
They haven't.
Did you actually do any work?
Yeah, well, yeah. I did a lot. I went to the pub twice.
Well, is that for your collection of Weatherspoons you've been round?
No, I've already. I did not go to ones that I have not been to before. Hang on, we've got another guest coming in. Big Steve's here. No, it's Sophie.
Oh, it's the one side of Sophie.
Either you've turned the light on or it's still light in the south.
No, it's still light, and I put my laptop this way because I've got my fan there, and otherwise all you'll hear is the fan.
I was going to say, your fan's on top of you at the minute.
We're not used to seeing this side of Soph, are we?
No, normally it's the other side.
I always thought Sophie was a bit like Two-Face, you know. So now that image has been ruined.
So if I've got one of me t-shirts on. Life safe and sound, thank you.
Thank you.
It's all right.
His name was not Vlad. It was a she, and she was called Delrina.
Delrina. Short for Derek.
No.
Delrina.
Yeah. I've been
It's not
giving
even
away
a real name, Soph.
I've been giving away state secrets to a Russian spy.
Oh, I see.
In a Weatherspoons.
Obviously not real state secrets because I'm not trusted with any of those.
No, I wouldn't trust you with any of them either.
Oh God.
Have you got the France game on?
I have, yeah.
Has Mbappe scored any goals yet?
He's not on. He's on the bench at the minute.
What?
Yeah.
He's
freaking captain of fantasy football.
He's got a broken nose, so that stops him.
Well,
that's
just. I've played with a broken nose. He's just soft.
Well, apparently he's not allowed to wear his French flag mask because someone made up a rule that the mask has to just be one plain black colour.
Has to be neutral.
So he's probably thrown his toys out the pram, said I'm not going on because I can't wear my French mask. And yeah,
Unbelievable. He should have been scoring a hat-trick for me. As my captain, I fed up with this football already.
well, I caught the last half of the Poland game, which obviously I'm very disappointed about. So I'll probably be out of the sweepstake now.
Well, that's what happens for picking a crap team.
Yeah. Although I didn't pick them purposely.
If you'd picked a good team like me, you'd still be in it.
Why have you got?
England.
Yeah. So you're going out next round then.
And I've got France.
On the wheel, there was Poland there, England there, and it was lit like the arrow was like that. I should have had England, really.
I've got England, France, Germany, Holland.
No, you
haven't. Just got one of every one.
I've got all of the favourites.
I think in answer to Chris's question, I think that Foden shouldn't start, and I think Bowen and Palmer should start the next game. And
what do you mean Foden shouldn't start?
No,
yeah, get rid of these City players. They don't know what they're doing.
I don't think he's done a lot the last couple of games.
Where's he had him positioned on the left?
Yeah,
central. He plays better central.
Like Southgate's still making these experiments. It's like we're in a fucking tournament now. Like now is not the time for experimentation.
For dicking about.
Well, I don't know. It depends on what the experimentation is. Sometimes we need to experiment, don't we?
I just think Southgate should have made more changes in our second game. Yes,
there's nothing small in my experimentation, I can assure you.
But yeah, I think he should have made more changes in the second game. Like, I don't think we should have went out with the same starting lineup as the first game. Because
true.
In like the first half, like it wasn't a consistent performance. The second half was just plain old England, and then yesterday was near on shambolic. So I think the change is starting lineup like quite a bit.
I reckon they should put Nolan up front.
Nolan.
I think Nolan would score a hat-trick.
I think Nolan would end up having a cardiac arrest.
Athlete.
I'm surprised that neither Netherlands or France scored.
Well, I know they got bloody Mbappe on the bench. He should be playing and get a hat-trick for me.
Right.
I've been called a liar who's desperate for money today by a lovely eBay at over 30 quid item. I've had similar. I sent out an item to a customer. It got delivered. There was even a photo from the courier of it being delivered. There's GPS location, everything.
Yeah.
It's an item not received case of eBay. For some reason, eBay decided they wanted further information from me. So eBay now have a picture of the item being delivered and handed over to the customer into their hands, and the GPS details to show that it was at that address.
Yeah.
eBay accepted this. No problem, I thought. Then today, I get a message from eBay saying they've reversed their decision and refunded the customer. I was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
I was very angry. So now they've stolen money from my bank account.
I'd be bloody pissed off as well.
So I've got to deal with that when they reply to my message.
Clear evidence. How can they reverse that?
I've said to them, shall I sacrifice a virgin next time as proof of delivery? I've not had a response yet to that message.
Not surprising, but
It's like, what more can I do? Like, literally all the proof that exists that this is a scandal.
Sorry, he fell over. Yeah.
Is that a Bayern Munich t-shirt?
Yes, mate.
You've got more bloody clubs than a golfer.
From me, Dad.
Yes.
I think I'm the only person who's stayed loyal and faithful to one club throughout his 39 years on this earth.
It doesn't count if it's from another country.
Bollocks. So what happens when they're playing each other in the Champions League?
Then there's only one t-shirt I would be putting on, but that's not the point.
Well, it's clearly the point,
I
isn't it?
prefer these more to Real Madrid, put it that way.
Makes
And
no odds to me.
Vincent Kompany's now the manager, so that's a City connection.
That is mad that he got that job, though, to be fair.
Yeah. Pep's probably had a word with him because he used to manage him as well.
I'm shocked he got that job.
I hope you got your Netherlands shirt on. No, I've got a London Marathon t-shirt on that I got for free when I competed in the London Marathon.
Yes, though.
The London Marathon? What year did I do it in? It doesn't say what year I did it in, but I'm pretty sure it was 2012.
I'm dying of hay fever today.
Pardon?
I'm dying of hay fever today.
That's not something you can die from. You're okay. I thought you were supposed to be a nurse. You should know this.
It feels like I'm dying.
Jesus. You don't know sympathy from me. I've got hay fever too, but here I am, still carrying on with life.
I know. Half time.
We've got the Dave, who now seems to be known as Seasons in My Garden. I'm not going to explore that one. TK's got a negative feedback before the item even arrived. Good luck getting eBay to remove that one. Yes, I'm an athlete, Sean. I've done many, many drinking marathons in my lifetime.
I went fishing today.
Yes, I saw you put a post on the Facebook looking for fishing friends. I don't think that's how fishing goes. You're supposed to be quiet and on your own. It's the thing that people do to get away from their partners.
No, I've made a fishing friend called Craig at the lake.
Okay, does he know he's your friend?
Maybe not yet. Although we've got numbers, so I'm taking that as we're now friends.
Okay, he's probably thinking he's got a date.
No, I don't think he does.
He's down the pub now saying, I've pulled doing fishing. Finally, I've caught something when I was fishing.
No, he helped me get the carp in the other week, and then I turned up today and he was in my fucking spot. And then he turned around and he went, "Oh, I'm in your spot." And I was like, yeah, you are. And then he helped me tie a loop because I couldn't.
How many times have you been fishing?
About 6, 7.
It's okay, you don't have a spot.
I do. It's that spot.
No.
Even he acknowledged that was my spot.
No.
And yeah, and then he helped me tie a loop today because I couldn't do it. And then he caught a 10-pound mirror carp and his phone died. So I said, I'll take the photos for you and I'll send them to you. So now we're fishy friends.
It's just like friend rape, isn't it?
Look what I walked back into.
Sophie's just kidnapping people's fish.
Really? For ransom?
There's a picture of her on Facebook now holding this 10-pound fish that she didn't even catch, apparently.
No, Sean, I haven't told him that yet because I didn't want to scare him off.
Are there many ladies going fishing as well?
No, it's just me.
I can't see it catching on, really, Andrew, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's not going to be hook, line, and sinker, that one, I don't think.
Hey! Yeah.
Well, I got a fishy friend now, so I'm happy.
Who doesn't know that he's your friend? But apart from that minor detail.
Well, he did, but only for about 2 seconds.
Well, yeah, we're not talking about sex now, are we?
No.
Having fishing friends sounds like something that would get Captain Birdseye on the register. Does Sophie smell mean they smell of fish? Have I sold the house? It's under offer, Sean. It's under offer.
No, I don't smell a fish.
Evening, Sean. Oh, this is going to get confusing now. We've got 2 Seans going on. You're going to have to give yourself numbers. Agree between yourselves what numbers you're having, please.
Sean 1 and 2.
Oh. Pat hasn't said hello to Chris Tyler tonight. I think they've had a falling out.
Wow.
The relationship is ended.
The drama in the chat.
They're not flirting with each other anymore.
What?
Pat's ghosted Chris.
Right on house. Yes, I've got a house under offer in Prestatyn, Sean, near the beach. So I'm just waiting to see what happens. The estate agent hopefully told me that 40% of sales fall through. So oh, thanks for that. What a thing to say to me.
Away with words.
Oh. So why have you told me now? You're getting all excited about me, but you just told me, oh, nearly half of the moves fall through. It's like, well, we just want you to be prepared. It's like, fucking hell, make sure it doesn't happen, yeah?
Yeah, whose fault is that if it falls through then? Okay,
And two grand he wants off me. You know, I was like, well, you're not getting 2 grand off me until this thing completes. So you better make sure it completes.
Just tell him 40% of the checks skip. Get cancelled.
Bounce, you mean?
Yeah, bounce, that's what I mean, yeah.
I've already negotiated down the payments quite considerably, believe me.
Is it one of those where it's like, you know, I'll reduce my commission?
They put an offer to me and I said, look, I know how much you charge me mum for moving her house and that's what I'm paying. I was like, oh, that's a cheaper house. Said, that's not my problem. It's just a house, isn't it? You've still got to do the same work, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you fucking demanding.
You've got to negotiate these things. You can't just take the first price given. It's like when you're dealing with a lady at the night. You don't take the first price of the office. You say, look, it's me.
Yeah, no, you said to him, look, mate, I've done a lot of deals in my time.
You say, look, it's me or the bloke down the road with no teeth. Who would you rather have?
Sheila around the corner, she wanted 30 quid, but I got her down to 15.
Exactly. I can see you've done this before.
I can see you're a pro.
Is the house big? Nothing's big enough for all my stock. But I do have less stock this week than I had last week.
I sold my Nintendo Wii again today to Canada for full price.
Why are they buy? Does he realise that it's not going to work?
Don't know. I don't give a shit because he can't send it back.
Well, he can still open an iNad on it when he finds out it don't work with his TV.
It says PAL, so
exactly.
But
Canada is not PAL.
Well, that's his problem then, isn't it?
Oh, this is going to go well.
Well, that's his own issue because it says PAL in the listing. So that's his own problem.
Yeah, he's still opening an iNad and say it don't work.
Fucking cunt. Well, we better not do because it's.
Now you just ruined their evening.
I don't know. Maybe Wii's are multi-regional. I don't know.
Might be. Let's hope so.
You know they're not, Andrew. You fucking know they're not.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
First one said the controller was missing, and it wasn't. He's just fucking nicked it and then sent it back. Got a new controller, put it in, listed it yesterday, sold today. It's like a fucking boomerang, this thing.
I had somebody message me today, Stu. What size pit to pit is this t-shirt? And I was like, it says in the listing, and there's literally a picture of the measuring tape of it in picture 5. I don't know how much clearer I can be with this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you snotty messages. Oh,
It's true though.
yeah, it's true. But easier just to copy and paste the bloody figure.
I did. I said I copied and pasted this for the description for you, in case you've not had the opportunity to read it.
Yeah, in case you've not been able to read the description. Brilliant. 14.1. Bloody hell, well, you're really chatty tonight, aren't you?
Who?
You. We all know Sophie's busy watching the football.
I was just talking about a message I sent her by. Fucking hell, Christ.
Keep going. Keep the chat alive.
I'm not allowed to freaking breathe or anything.
No.
Fuck me.
No is the answer to that one.
Which eBay call centre I get this time of day? Philippines.
Mm.
Might get America, but actually the American one is just the Philippines. They just have American accents.
Oh, the American Filipinos.
Oh. I think I should get a call centre. Do you ever remember that TV series used to have on the BBC, The Call Centre?
Yes, I do, yeah.
That was brilliant. I don't know why they stopped doing that.
Yeah, I remember that. That just reminded me. What was that?
Me sneezing.
No,
That
Sean,
was a sneeze.
I cannot
That's worse
provide
than mine.
the response to you.
What's the plans for the weekend then, Andrew?
I'm going to have a good wank. That's why this show gets demonetized. Tomorrow I am going to pack up a shipment for Amazon in the morning. And then in the afternoon I am going to do a very limited amount of sourcing because I'm on a very limited sourcing budget.
Mm.
And then I'm going to list some stuff. And on Sunday, I'm going to list some more stuff.
Mm.
That's pretty much it.
It seems like a very listing heavy weekend.
Yeah. I'm waiting till next week to go to the boot because my work is like massively dried up at the moment.
Mm.
So I'm like massively scrimping to get my rent and bills up together to the point where I've even asked my friend who owns a car garage if I can go and work there on Sundays and give me 100 quid a day. So I'm going to be a car saleswoman for a day. And
so
yeah.
you only got through 3 boxes.
We've got
a medium
opportunity here. Sell me a car.
You only got through 3 boxes and they were all medium.
I know, well, I've got more to go, but I don't want to do like too much because like I'm struggling for money now. Like, I need it now, but I don't want to do like too much. But
right, you've got one job here now. I've walked into your garage, right?
Yeah.
I've got 20 grand budget. What car can you tell me?
No one can this though.
Yeah.
He likes Land Rovers.
No, don't give a clue.
Dodgy vans that blow up, that break down.
Don't give her clues.
Put your money away, Andrew, because you can go to Facebook Marketplace and for a quarter of the price.
No.
And I'm a responsible saleswoman here. I'm not just going to take your money off you. You know, I think
we're trying to get you to practice selling a car, not sending me somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. My title is showroom host. Would you believe?
Oh,
yeah,
you're the one in charge of the car keys. I get it.
Yeah.
She'd come over to you. She'd be like, "All right, darling, what are you after?"
All right, sweetheart. Don't get that one. You wouldn't even put your fucking gran in that one.
There you go. See, she's got the lingo down.
But but that's because I've literally got no work till the middle of July at the moment, and obviously I've got to try and I still don't have a start date for my new job either.
I thought you were a nurse.
Yeah, but I work on the bank, so I fill in the gaps when people go off sick, maternity, holiday.
What?
Our trust, they
agency workers.
they recruit it.
Agency worker.
But I work for the NHS though. I'm on the bank, like I'm agency work for the NHS. I do work for the NHS.
Do you know what? It's the NHS is known at the minute for being really quiet. There is definitely no work in the NHS at all.
And well, what they've done is they've taken on a load of overseas nurses, and they've over recruited. So there's now no work for me, and I think that's what they've tried to do is drive people like me out of the.
Yeah. Well, they did say that, to be fair, on that question time last night, that they were trying to get the agency out and get.
Yeah, because I cost more, and I understand it. I do understand it, but I'm not agency. I do work for the NHS. I'm on the NHS's own.
Right, I've got a solution to your problem. You are to cover injury or sickness, right?
Yeah.
All you need, right? Buy a baseball bat. Take out a few kneecaps with it. You'll be back in work in no time.
Not that. What? You need me in now? I'm just outside. Perfect timing.
But my problem also is I haven't got a start date for my new job yet, and the work is now dried up, so I'm having to just do little jobs here and there just to pay my rent and bills at the moment, or use my eBay money or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of scrimping around at the moment. So I think I'll go to the car boot next week once my rent and bills are actually paid, see what I've got left, and then just spend it at the boot.
What we need is a fundraiser for Sophie.
Yeah, let's do a GoFundMe to pay my rent.
Super chat me, folks. Super chat me in honour of Sophie's rent payment. I can 100% assure you that the money will go no further than my bank account.
Yeah, once I get my start date, it's fine.
Well, surely when you get your first month's pay, it's fine.
Well, yeah, but at least I know once I got my start date, at least I know that I've only got to survive until like then and just after.
And you still owe me the 10% on your eBay sales as well.
Do I bollocks?
We agreed 10% commission.
Agree. You agreed.
Yeah, exactly.
He has a habit of that.
Yeah. I am looking forward to starting my new job though. Just want to get going really. It's taken ages.
The only time I met a nurse in the police station, she tried to stick a needle in me.
What, were you done for drink driving?
I was falsely accused of it, but she couldn't find a vein, and unfortunately,
Or a pulse.
Well, see, I'm like really good at taking blood.
Yeah,
like,
no,
really good.
I don't want that. I was very happy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I was very happy that there was no.
Get it? They're always like, "Go and get Sophie. She'll do it."
See, things could have turned out differently, Andrew, if Sophie had been on the case.
Yeah, no, I had to give a urine test, which was not
the guy next to you happily obliged.
But yeah, fortunately, it all turned out okay after a court case, and I was proven to be innocent of all charges.
Why did the surely they breathalyze you at the side of the road?
Yes, but that's not evidential.
And then they got to breathalyze you in the custody suite.
Yes, which they failed to do.
Why? Why didn't you just do it?
Well, because I can't fucking breathe properly at the best of times, can I?
Yeah, but if you had nothing to hide, why didn't you just do it?
Because I couldn't. I wasn't capable of giving a breath sample.
How? You breathe in and out constantly.
No, Exactly. I can't do that.
But you can't breathe.
No, I'm asthmatic. I struggle with breathing.
You're so difficult.
That's why they couldn't get one, because he told them he couldn't breathe.
So yeah, we unable to do that. Unable to do blood. Had to do a urine test, and fucked that one up.
If you blew into the one at the side of the road, then why didn't you just blow into the one in the?
I tried. I couldn't. I can't breathe. What do you want me to say?
You do breathe, though.
Not very well.
But it's sufficiently enough to live.
Have you ever given breath into a breath machine at a police station, or are you just commenting from ignorance?
Oh. All right, handbags. So firstly, no.
Right.
But I have obviously done the breath things at the doctors when I've had to do my asthma checkup.
So you've done
something like breathe into this.
So that's something completely different.
The peak flow meter.
Right. So you've done something completely different. Well done.
How is that different? Is there a different technique? Do you breathe into it?
I'll tell you what, you go into one and you try and see. On the peak flow, they don't say you've got to keep doing it for a certain amount of time. You keep doing it until you run out of breath.
Well, yeah. How long is it? Just out of curiosity, how long did they ask you to do it for?
Yeah, marathon run in 2012.
Oh, no, I was too pissed to pay attention.
For fuck's sake. Oh, you're such a twat.
Either way, he was cleared.
I was innocent.
Hey, Chris.
It was terrible. There was falsification of evidence and all sorts going on in that case. Not by me, for once. We've got Crappy and the Haydens in.
Mm.
Hello, Chris.
Must mean the sun's gone in.
Very rude.
I assume he's here just to abuse you. Did you know, Chris, that Little Steve now no longer supports Manchester City?
Really?
He's got a new team now, Chris, in Germany.
Yeah.
And he bought that top from me.
So I was supporting a reseller that's below you that needed desperately.
Oh, did you buy football shirts off her for a quid?
Desperately need the money to pay her rent and bills.
Did you buy football shirts off her for a quid and then sell them for 25 quid on eBay like I did?
Yeah, that was a very good stream you got on that one.
Sophia's made me 50 quid in profit.
Where's her commission on that one?
Pardon?
I'd had it ages and it wouldn't sell.
And yet, for me, within a week.
Joy's Sophia putting on a stock photo instead.
No, I used Sophie's pictures.
Did you?
Of course I did.
Cheeky bastard.
He had them listed before they'd even got to him.
I did. Yes, I did know Car Boot Chris has built some decking. I know I will not be standing on that decking because I fully expect to die if I do. I've seen pictures of that. Bella's cursed it by saying she's a happy wife tonight. She ain't going to be happy when she sits on it.
Hey, that wood is just weathered.
That won't be decking anymore. It'll be Chris getting decked. Evening, Mandy. Right, it is nice of Chris and Belle to prepare an area to serve me my tea on when I move into the location into the North Wales coast. Preparing the way for my arrival.
Well, you do tend to follow him.
Yeah, it was my idea to go to North Wales coast first. He was on the Devon coast.
Yeah, but we all know Chris likes to move about.
He's trying to get round all the local Wetherspoons now.
Mate, he gets a kick out of packing everything up and moving it to the next house.
I've heard he gets a kick out of getting other people to pack it up for him.
No, he packed it.
I've still got that box of stock of his that you gave me. Thank you for that, by the way.
You're welcome.
Isabel. I have no idea. Have Lindsay and Alvin been sick? Don't know.
Sophie would probably know that, to be fair. Sophie! She can't hear us.
Steve didn't move anything. He was too busy eating sweets.
Cheeky sod. As opposed to the guy who had a camera. Absolute cheeky sod.
She's passed out.
Hello.
So, question from the chat. Do you know if Lindsay and Alvin have been sick?
No, they've not been sick. They've just been really busy.
Yeah, I thought that.
They were sick before, though. They were sick for quite a long time. I think they had COVID. Not a while to recover, but they've just been really busy.
If only they knew a nurse.
That has some free time on her hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of only a few nurses in the UK that actually has time on their hands.
Yeah.
What are you drinking tonight, Soph?
Bit of Carlsberg.
I regret asking.
Why?
The dreadful drink that.
I know, but it's lighter, isn't it? So I don't get so drunk.
What? Surely the whole point of drinking alcohol is to get drunk.
I know, but then I always end up being sick and I can't cope with it anymore.
That's because you drink. Okay, this
You
is.
want some more with a bit of cheese on it?
What's he doing now? He wants cheese on your drink.
Well, we don't have any sour cream, otherwise I'd say yeah.
Oh, okay. No, we got some Doritos, so I just asked if Lou wanted some cheese on the Doritos. Because I'm nice like that.
All I know is you haven't got any sour cream.
That's what I've just been told.
And who is in charge of the shopping?
Well, her on that occasion. Oh, I know what I can have.
Why you got no sour cream?
I can have a custard cream egg. Sorry, custard cream egg. Egg custard.
You're gonna put a custard cream on your
No, I love egg custard, but we don't have them very often.
Is that? Oh, I thought you had a block of cheese then.
No, egg custard. This should taste nice after some Doritos.
I don't know what fucking kind of diet's going on here, but it's done. Look, it's got can in one hand, Dorito in the other, and an egg custard.
Sugar free. You've got to keep the levels up.
From the egg custard tart instead.
I'm an athlete. I'm currently on a vegetarian diet.
Really?
Yes.
Doubt that.
I am on a vegetarian diet.
Do you run low a lot, Steve?
I had steak for dinner tonight. I had a cheeseburger yesterday. I went to this Leon place because it's supposed to be healthy food.
I quite like Leon.
All right. Well, I look at the menu, sausage and egg muffin with hash browns for breakfast. I'm thinking, well, it's just McDonald's, isn't it? And there's a different name. I'll have that.
Hmm.
So I had a McDonald's breakfast, but not in McDonald's.
Fair enough. Well, Chris said the decking is just for show. No one can stand on it. It's not safe.
I'm now in trouble for revealing what I've had today that wasn't meat.
One of these need to score now.
Right, no, this is going too far now. I've not had a KFC.
Not yet. It's ordered.
No, not had a KFC, an athlete. No, nobody wants onion ice cream, Chris. Put the onion ice cream away.
I wonder what onion ice cream would taste like. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take a wild guess here that it tastes like
it goes
onions.
quite well with cream, doesn't it? Like, it would be like a frozen French onion soup.
Mm.
That's what it'd be like, wouldn't it?
Don't ask
With a
Siri.
bit
For
of,
fuck's sake.
cream like swirled round it.
Right, and on that bombshell, it's time for Guess the Price with Money Mental UK.
Not okay, this.
Number is ending in a 9.
Oh. $11.99.
Incorrect.
$9.99.
Incorrect.
$14.99.
Incorrect.
$29.99.
Incorrect.
I think there should be a
$9.
caveat with this. I think you should tell us what the item was that sold so that we can get a guessing game going on.
No, there's no clues. It's not
He
how it
never
works.
gives any clues. That's why it goes on for
Good
fucking
ages.
Right. If it ends in a
Longer
9,
than Alvy's guessed the number, isn't it?
we're still waiting for a correct guess to come through.
Guys, help us out here so that we don't have to listen to this.
This is pissing me off now.
$24.99. No, keep going. Bloody hell, Christ. We've had $4.99 on Instagram, which is incorrect. $16.99, incorrect. $7.99, incorrect. I can tell you our closest guess. Oh my God. Jesus. Right.
Anybody guessed it yet? Is this over with?
The closest guess is £1 out, but I've been distracted by the biggest pair of boobs I've ever seen in my life.
$23.99.
No.
$15.99.
No.
$6.99.
No.
$8.99.
Correct.
Oh, thank God it's over. Sophie, it's over.
I was just watching this. Don't know which Dutch player it was. He went down, tried to hold the ball like with his legs, and then they were kind of like trying to kick it out of his legs, and then he was on the floor giving it all like, ugh, and then he was bloody crying, I tell you.
Nobody touched him.
Yeah, I can't believe it, and he was actually crying.
Yes. A DVD for $8.99.
What DVD?
It's definitely one you'll have heard of. They haven't actually paid yet. Or have they paid? Hang on.
That means it's one you definitely haven't heard of.
It is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, that one.
At Chicago Bears 2005 official NFL game DVD.
You would have sold that.
Shell.
You
Try
undersold
saying
it.
that one
That's
quick.
That's worth at least $9.99.
So, yeah.
At least $9.99. That one. You've undersold it.
Well, of course I have. I paid about 10p for it. I get a bargain. The buyer gets a bargain. Everybody's.
Stu.
Baby, that's the truth.
I wouldn't say slid into his DMs, probably stumbled upon it. Maybe fallen in by accident.
No, there's somebody on the Wetherspoons game wanting free drinks. I never buy anyone drinks on it, obviously, because I'm far too tight. But I find it useful to see if I'm in a Wetherspoons, whether there's anyone else on there in the same Wetherspoons, because then I'll go over and talk to them.
And get them to buy you a drink.
Yes.
Nice. I like it.
If they're getting free drinks, I'm getting free drinks too.
Mm. So there's a controversial one for you. So you go on a date with a girl.
Well, that's controversial enough in itself.
Well, okay, you go on a date with a woman, right? Who pays for the meal?
Well, I would always offer to pay. And
Yeah, look at you.
if she said yes, I'd be pissed off.
But don't you want the lady to be independent and say, no, I'll pay my half? Or
exactly. That's exactly what I want. I'd be very happy with that. If she says no, it's okay for you to pay, then she's not getting a second date anyway. So
that was my next question. Would she be getting it? Would she be getting a second date?
No. That's not really.
Have you not met a woman yet that's worth a second date, even if you did pay for the meal?
Well,
that you broke that rule. Have you broke that rule?
The vegetarian that I took to the steakhouse.
That's a mistake straight away.
I would have liked to have had a hello dragonfly. I would have liked to have had a second date with her, but after exposing her to a dead cow and then taking her to McDonald's as compensation, she didn't want another date for some reason.
She didn't take that very well then, no?
No.
Oh, fucking touchy.
Well, exactly. How was it my fault that she didn't specify her dietary requirements before going out? It's supposed to be psychic or something.
The fucking steakhouse. You couldn't have got that more wrong if you tried.
Oh.
To be fair though, like if you're going on a date with someone, you should tell them like, oh, by the way, I don't eat whatever.
Exactly, Sophie. Every time I go on a date with somebody, I make it very clear to them that I ain't going to be eating no onions.
Yeah, like I think, yeah, if you're going on a date with someone and someone says, "Oh, do you fancy going here?" or whatever, that's your cue to say, "Oh no, sorry, I'm vegetarian," or whatever, or "Oh no, sorry, I'm this. Can we go somewhere that's got both?" or whatever.
Sean's inviting you to Bumble. He says, "Get on Bumble, Andrew."
I've been on that Bumble before. It's bloody useless.
Really?
Apparently, there's an app called Hinge that is meant to be deleted. Apparently.
Sorry, deleted.
Yeah, so that's the point of it, is that you're meant to meet someone, you're meant to then delete the app, and like that's why the app's made, apparently, it's to be deleted.
I would imagine if you meet someone, the majority of the people that you meet would want you to delete the app, the dating app that you've got on your phone regardless.
Well, yeah.
There is that, isn't there?
Trying to pride themselves, and they'll give you such a good match that you delete the app. It's not like you meet someone, then it's like, meh, yeah.
I've never known a business that actually actively wants you to get rid of their product.
No, I don't know.
Except maybe bin bags, something like that.
Who's
KFC.
Yeah, okay. Actively want you to get rid of their products.
Yeah. But literally, they advertise it as being finger licking good.
This game is really pissing me off now.
How's
in Scuppered.
Has Mbappe
Yeah, do you want?
scored?
Shall I give him it or not?
He's not on yet, I don't think.
Jesus Christ. I'm never winning the fantasy football. Netherlands scored.
But France have had so many chances and just nothing.
What is the score currently?
On my screen, so I've got to look at the it's 0-0.
Okay. It's actually 13-0 on my screen.
Oh, fuck off.
13
You
0.
can't go on my channel and tell me to fuck off. That's rude.
Mbappe's only scored 14 of them.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so I'm looking for a new...
Future.
when I move to Prestatyn, I'm going to have to find a new dating venue of choice.
That's Netherlands, but Stu has already told me it's been ruled offside. So I'm a good few minutes behind, actually, on my player.
Yeah, put it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. There you go.
It's doing something.
And
Right.
Buffy's still on the bench.
Here's a question for you.
Oh, it's got a question.
Somebody wants to take you on a date. Where would you like to be taken to? Other than the back of the McDonald's bins for a bit of How's Your Father?
I would like to go somewhere like Roxy Lanes that we got in Cheltenham. I don't know whether there's a Roxy Lanes anywhere else, but well, there is, but I don't know whether any of you guys have got one. But it's like you've got loads of stuff there. You've got like a batting cage, you've got pool, you've got curling, you've got like darts, you've got all sorts. So you could play a few games, get to know each other. They do food, so you can sit
Play
down,
darts?
food, and then you could go out for a couple of drinks after.
Fucking hell, Christ, it sounds like you've got to do a bloody obstacle course to go on a date with you.
That's too much of an effort for him.
Oh, I'm not doing that and that shit.
Yeah, but I don't like just the standard, just sit down and have a meal, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like you can't really get to know each other properly. Like, you got to like.
But darts will do it for you.
No, like, not just darts, but like you have it a bit more relaxed. Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you what.
You've got to
She's
be
not.
friends first. You've got to make sure you can get on first. Not
She,
just
yeah.
the,
If she doesn't let me win, it's over.
Yeah.
I ain't dating somebody who's better at pool than me. You can forget about that.
but you've got to make sure that you can be friends first, not like straight into the whole sit down.
Oh, Jesus, I can't be friends with anyone.
Because it's like you're the real person.
I tried being friends with people yesterday and ended up sat on my own for an hour.
Oh, but just have a bit of fun, have a bit of fun together.
Where is this? Where was this that you had this problem, Andrew?
Pub in London with me work colleagues.
In London, they don't talk to anybody. That's your problem right there. Nobody talks to each other in London.
Yes, they do.
If you try and converse with people, they're like, well, hang on a second, what are you trying to do, Robert?
No. This was not a room.
True, innit?
This was not a room full of strangers. It's a room full of your work colleagues.
They might not like you then, if I'm honest.
Well, I think you're probably right.
Oh, fucking hell, I've missed that.
You're too Welsh for them.
I'm from fucking Lincolnshire.
Top of the morning. Hey, Rob.
Bobby said, when does England play? They haven't played yet, Chris, so I don't know what about next.
They haven't played, mate. They haven't played yet.
Oh. Date the manager of Spoons. I know him well. I don't want to date him.
So that's
Not your
He's
type.
also called Andrew.
Is it 2 goals that Netherlands have had offside now? Or 1?
It's 5. As I keep telling you, it's 13-0 to France now.
Oh, fuck off.
You're physically watching it, so
It's-
and you
it's
can't
a
miss
No,
it.
but I keep getting distracted by Andrew's ridiculous dating chat.
Sean says, "Was you hammered in London?"
No, I wasn't hammered. No, it's a London Marathon jersey from when I used to run the London Marathon every year.
Was it vintage then?
Not vintage, no. As we
What's the
know,
one after? What's the one before vintage?
well, there wasn't one before vintage, was there? Modern. As we know, I am an athlete. Yeah, I went on a leaving do. I didn't even find out who was leaving. No clue. Well, leaving do. No clues. I kept asking who's leaving. What are you leaving do? Who's leaving? Nobody knew. I was like, what the fuck's the point of this? It's ridiculous.
Never. Who the fuck? How do you end up at a leaving do for someone that you don't even know?
Well, I probably knew them. I just don't know which one of them was leaving.
Well, next time you go, you'll know one's missing.
Well, I'm not going ever again. I've had enough.
Oh,
I could have been at home, listed on eBay, watching the football, enjoying myself. But no. I thought I'd go out, I'll be sociable, and go to London. Fucking pointless. The only thing I got to socialise with was the guy.
You can't be social in London.
Thank you.
It's a city with like loads of people.
I'm not trying to socialise with random strangers.
Well, why? What do you mean?
First of all, he didn't know who was leaving.
Yeah.
I'm socialising.
So that says to me,
it's at a private event full of people I work with.
But you can't be social in London anyway. Because
Yeah,
90% of the people who are out in London don't actually live in London. So
yeah,
they're not really like interested in random.
like Andrew.
I'm not out with random people. Oh, I give up.
They were his work colleagues that never talked to him.
Text Mel and tell her there's a heat wave in the UK. Is there? I fucking felt no heat wave.
Oh, we're supposed to be having one next week.
Are we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hope not.
Next week.
I don't want any heat, thank you. All it does is mean I can't breathe.
They'll ring Sophie up on Sunday and go, Sophie, we need you in all week.
Yeah, but I've planned to not be in.
Funnily enough, a lot of these nurses have rang in sick and said they won't be in all week.
Yeah.
You know, there's people you may know on Facebook that comes up. I don't fucking know any of them.
Stu says, was it Rishi Sunak's leaving do?
Who? Say that again.
Yeah, that's the
Rishi Sunak.
Who?
Rishi Sunak.
Oh, now it's going well, isn't it?
It's the 4th of July is Rishi Sunak's leaving do. What's with the cap, Steve?
I don't know. I just wanted to put it on my head.
Night bowler cap.
That's probably for yet another different football team again. It's probably freaking Barcelona on him now.
No.
90s throwback there, Steve.
It is because it's vintage. Bit like Andrew.
Yeah.
I am not vintage.
Oh,
I know. Cool, isn't it?
I can't believe they're bringing out a sequel to fucking Twister.
Never mind that. They're bringing out a sequel to bloody Beverly Hills Cop. Axel F.
Well,
he's sadly aged, but the other two look about 90.
It's not going to be great, is it? They'll all be fucking going down on their bloody Zimmer frames.
Can you imagine a chase scene or something? We'll film it in slow-mo and just speed it up like Benny Hill.
I've heard that they're bringing out a Back to the Future sequel tomorrow.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
No, you're bullshitting.
Back to the Future 5 is coming
You're
out
fishing.
tomorrow.
You're fishing.
Back to the Future 5 is out
You're
tomorrow.
fishing. You're fishing.
I'm not fishing. That's what Sophie's doing with a new fishing friend.
Oh yeah, fishing friend.
Not that fishing.
Is it plenty? Is it on Plenty of Fish?
No.
Back to the Future 5 in cinemas soon.
You're fishing.
Did anybody happen to catch? And you're a change man, Bobby.
Why? What's he said?
So it's going on about cricket.
Oh,
Nobody here watches cricket, Bobby.
I got took to a cricket match when I was younger. It was like an all-day event. It was fucking
Oh
horrible.
my God.
It was at Old Trafford.
I don't get cricket.
Not many people do.
Would you like me to explain it to you?
No.
She's just going to delete it out of her memory after you've said it.
Oh, just like every picture I ever send her. But no, Bobby, I don't think anybody's watched it. To answer your question. Oh my fucking God!
Well, was it really though?
Farage is loose. Apparently, we provoked the Ukraine war.
Well, you should not have provoked it then, should you?
Who said that?
Farage.
Who?
Nigel Farage.
Oh.
Not Farage. Farage.
Fucking hell, he's just an idiot.
Don't like him then, do you?
Obviously, I have to remain impartial and say government official against any political figures. So I have no comment to make.
Good. The days of Andrew being controversial are well and truly over.
Until the 4th of July, 5th of July.
Does anyone know who they're voting for yet?
Yes.
Pep Guardiola.
I am voting for more cider.
Yeah, anyone that offers more cider at a cheaper price. It's Andrew's vote.
If somebody wants to get my vote, cut cider tax by half.
Just primarily cider.
Have you been betting on the election? I don't do betting.
And a year's supply of onions. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot off because Little's not very well, so he's gone to sleep now, so I'm going to chill out for a bit.
All right. We'll see.
All right.
I'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Right. Oh, France have scored, apparently.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
But yeah, they've got a second, apparently.
Oh, shut up.
Now 3-0 now.
Pain in the ass you are.
Nice way to describe it, isn't it? They had to close down every 7-Eleven convenience store once the games went on. Do you want to expand on that?
Oh, I've got a bloody bloody return.
Is it your wee?
No. It's a pair of jeans.
And why do they want to return them?
Hi, I didn't realise these were labelled as 33 leg, despite saying it in the listing. But are designed to be short above ankle. Please may I return? Thank you. Even though the listing says waist 30, leg 33, skinny jeans. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to pay more attention to this Wetherspoons game.
How can you put on saying, oh, I didn't realise they were 33 leg when it says leg 33 in the title and the description? What the fuck?
Set his stall out for recruitment in this game just to make life as frustrating as he possibly can for the tournament favourite, should say, in France. And they'll probably get a lot of confidence from it if they come out of this with any kind of result. 4 points would be good for both to go through. Finishing Berlin against Austria, whilst the French play Poland in Dortmund.
That comment had to do with the cricket matches. You'll have to explain in more detail, Bobby.
Charging forward, Saliba there for France. To Hernandez. That's 5. Unbelievable to me that there's even question marks in France about Saliba. He's absolutely different class. Put together 2 exceptional seasons. Yeah, exceptional. Towards Giroud. Beautifully done, really intelligent and very well covered as well. Actually, by
85 minutes I'm at now. Why, 6.
From a midfielder's point of view, that's the one you've got to be really switched on.
I did think this match was going to be a bit of a goal fest.
Leontes actually take a good advantage. Theo Hernandez, Griezmann, clever, Koundé. And that is a foul on one out. I should be quite happy about that. Yeah, it is a foul. Rabiot down here.
I don't get the joke, Bobby.
I really thought this was going to be a goal fest.
The only goal fest here is Sophia's in my pants.
I think I might have to pay the postage, Sean. Probably.
Why would you have to pay the postage if they've selected did not fit? Or
Yeah, I don't know why. If they wanted them above the ankle, why didn't they just roll them up? But it clearly says in the description and the title, leg 33 inches. And then she's put, doesn't fit. Didn't realise they were 33 inches. Thought they go above my ankle.
Yeah, she's put doesn't fit. You don't need to pay the postage unless you've got free returns on.
I don't know whether I do actually.
These two teams, it's had its moments, but yeah, I definitely expected a good game for the game plan. They have slowed this game down, they've frustrated the French. They've just not really been clinical when they needed to be.
Oh, £10 short of £100 today. I need some more sales. Here's a sausage fest showing you right. Right, let's put the link in the chat, see if anyone else wants to pop on.
I don't think I have got free returns on.
Shall we play Never Have I Ever?
Never have I ever. Okay.
Okay. You know how to play it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Never have I ever drunk cider. No, hang on. We've got a guest. Pop it in. What the fuck have you coming on?
Hello, Barbie.
I said, Sophie, how many tall boys you had tonight?
This is my 5th.
Fifth?
Yeah.
Oh my god! So that's 10 beers.
No,
No,
that's fine.
Yeah, because my friend, he used to always say that. He's like, oh, I just had 2 beers on the train ride home from work. I was like, Bob, you had 4 beers. He's like, no, I went like this 2 times. That's 2 beers. I says, yeah, but those are tall boys. They're not regular beers. He's like, no, 2 beers.
This is regular beer.
Yeah.
What you've got to remember
But
is in America,
it's
they have their beer in a Coke can size drink.
Oh yeah, no, we don't.
Oh, so-
this is regular.
Oh, so you guys don't? Oh, like a Coke can? You don't have that? You only have tall boys?
Well, you can get some in a Coke can, but generally this is regular size.
Yeah, because doesn't it usually get warm by the time you get to the bottom?
Not if you drink it quick enough.
You know, it's funny. I went to a concert last weekend, and the performer, she was British, right? And Mickey Bereni, I don't know if you know who she is, but I know Andrew doesn't. But when she got on stage, the first thing she said was, "Oh, I have to drink this beer because they don't have cider in this nightclub." She was all upset. There was no cider in the nightclub.
Oh, I'd have
They
left.
weren't serving cider.
I'd have left.
No cider. No cider.
I'd have left. What
Can
a
you get
disgraceful place.
cider easily, Bob, in the
Well-
US?
Well, she was the performer. I don't think that she was going to leave. She wasn't a guest. She was a
I would have left.
musician on stage.
Can you get it easily in
and
the
leave-
US though, Bob? Cider.
And leave 1,000 people out there. Could you buy it easily? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. I mean, we have we call them like a beer distributor. It's a fancy name just for a store with a lot of different beers.
Yeah.
Like every town has one or two beer distributors where they have, they call them like craft beers or micro brews or whatever it is. And they will have ciders there, but it's not, they have it, but not like they're not going to have 10 labels of cider. They might have a couple,
Yeah.
they're not going to have every single.
The problem with the cider in America is it's sweet rather than dry. There's not enough dry cider there.
Uh-oh. I'm going in and out. Can you hear me now?
I could hear you before.
I couldn't hear. No, because I'm going through a dead zone. Yeah, they have like, what is it, like Boddingtons? Is that a cider?
No,
It's a beer.
No.
no.
I don't like Boddingtons.
I haven't had Boddington since I was 16.
I think that was the last time I had it.
Mhm.
My dad gave me a can. And
No,
I
but
filled it
that
up.
is a cider, right?
No,
No.
No?
No, it's a beer.
Okay, I thought. Why did I'm trying to think. Yeah, cider here is not.
My dad.
I don't
gave
even.
me
I don't really
it.
go to bars too much anymore, so I don't know. I remember back in the day, in the old days, the popular British beer was Bass Ale.
Oh my
That was
god,
popular.
yeah, that is old, Bob. That's
fucking
old.
hell. I didn't even know. Do they still make that?
Yeah,
No, I don't think so. No, not here.
and that's how you make. That's how you make a black and tan. You know what a black and tan is, right?
No idea.
You don't know what a black.
No.
You guys don't know what a black and tan? Okay, so you take a pint glass, and then you fill it up halfway with Bass Ale, and then you take a spoon and you put the spoon on top of the glass. You on the edge, and then you take the Guinness, and then you pour the Guinness over the spoon, and then it creates like a layered effect, and half of the bottom half of the beer of the pint is Bass, and the top half is Guinness. And then when you drink it, it goes like this. It floats this way, and you get both. Is Sophie still there? Where did she go?
I think
Yeah,
she
I'm
went to-
here. I just went to the door.
Did you hear what I said? So you take Bass Ale, okay,
Yeah.
half a
I'm-
pint,
Yeah.
and then you put a spoon over the glass, and
Yeah.
then you pour the Guinness over the top of the spoon, and it layers on top of the Bass.
That
So
sounds
it gets two
terrific.
different colors. It's brown and it's black. And then when you drink it, you get a little bit of both in it. You never heard of that? You guys never had that?
That
No.
sounds terrific.
It doesn't sound like a drink I would ever like to
Oh
drink.
my God.
to be honest.
I can't believe you guys never heard of a black and tan.
It doesn't sound like a drink that would catch on.
Uh-oh. I'm fading out, so I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm going to start sexting Ellen.
No. How ridiculous. No.
Right. Well, Bobby's doing whatever he's doing. I need a good chat applying to send to Ellen.
To Ellen, did you say, or
Yeah.
Emma?
Ellen.
Ellen. I don't know.
How about your boobs are like the mountains. I could stare at them all day.
What am I like then? If Ellen's a mountains.
Well, bloody hell, Christ, I can't be flirting with more than one person at the same time. That's like cheating, isn't it? You can't be coming here now. What is it?
Well, if Ellen's a mountains, then mine are the size of the earth.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, I can't keep up with this. It might not be 12 inches long, but it does smell like a foot. I'm not. That's no, Stu. We've gone with me mountains line. We're waiting for Ellen to reply to me text message now. And we've lost Bobby. Hey, this isn't anyone can flirt with Ellen, right? I saw her first. She's mine. Honestly. Is he jumping in? Hello, Porky. You've still got a picture of you and your friend on the WhatsApp. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Bobby. He's probably a massive fireball. Sadly, now deceased. Long live Bobby. Although obviously he's not now living. But he's on the donor register, so there's somebody now getting, I don't know what. Takeaways everywhere, holding a national day of mourning as a result of Bobby's demise.
Where did Bobby go?
He crashed.
Oh.
Big fireball, lots of screaming, bit of a smell of charred flesh. His local takeaway are holding a day of mourning, most in honour of the loss of profits. 10 o'clock, still bright hours. It's dark here.
I can't believe that this was a 0-0 game. And Mbappe didn't even make it on the pitch.
What a prick.
Didn't get on the pitch.
Ellen has not replied to my WhatsApp message.
I'm not surprised.
Why are you not surprised?
Because you said her boobs are like mountains.
Yeah, I could stare at them all day. I thought it was a sweet line.
No.
Cherry is out taking sunset. I'll give her a sunset to take pictures of. I'll give her a moon as well. Your eyes, they're like the ocean. I could drown in them.
Oh my God.
I thought that was a good one. One minute you're complaining I'm not giving you lines, then I give you a line and you're complaining about that. There's no pleasing you.
I don't think there's sunset here, Kathy. It's just dusky though, but it's quite cloudy, so there's no sunset here.
That's just your window because you're not dusted it. Give it a good clean and it'll look brighter. You want to watch out for these stairs, Pat. Bloody dangerous things. My mum's got rid of stairs in her house now. She doesn't have no stairs anymore. Much safer. Oh, I'm suggesting that Sophie become a window licker. Oh, I don't know how you clean windows in your house, Kathy, but here we don't use our tongues. Oh, there we go. I've had a reply now. Why is she crying? Why are you crying? That's not the reaction I was hoping for. Is your name Google? As you are my answer to everything. Kathy's flirting with me now. You jealous? I
Go on,
pulled.
Kathy.
I pulled. I could have my dream mother and daughter combo. That's going to get me in trouble.
Kathy, you old dog.
Oh, don't call her old now. Poor lass. So you're getting the trading the blows already, these two. See, look at this. You're getting abuse here in the chat now.
That's not what I meant.
Honestly, Kathy, I'd be punching her now. This doesn't call me old. Channel 4. No, don't deny it now, Kathy. We both know you were flirting. I like Ellen. I would happily marry Ellen. Looks like Sean has moved on to flirting with Kathy now. And got himself in trouble.
I can't believe that was a 0-0 game. I'm shocked.
Yeah, look at this. I'd happily marry Ellen is the most PG thing I've ever heard from you. See, I can do PG. Shablar is in. He wants to know how your team is doing in the Euro sweepstakes.
Bloody shit. I think I'm out already.
Well, you know, the important thing is that you didn't try at all.
Oh, here we are. Match of the day. Poland are the first team knocked out of Euro 2024. And I'm meant to be gifting the prize for the worst team, so I'm just going to gift it to myself.
I did tell you that you would be giving it to yourself. And I was actually referring to...
I thought Albania would be first out.
I told you it would be Poland. Obviously, my teams are all still in it. I've claimed every team, apart from Poland, as my own. I didn't really want Poland because they're a bit shit.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
But, well, it was £5 well spent, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's
You could have bought.
Well, at least I don't have to, do a box for anyone because I'm the worst team. So
Well, I'd be interested to see what gift you buy yourself.
yeah. Now they got bloody Poland on the telly being knocked out.
I'll be knocking one out later.
I have no doubt.
You have Ukraine. I've got every team in it. They're all mine, Shabba. You've got Slovenia. No, you don't understand. You don't have Slovenia. I have Slovenia. Every team is my team.
Yeah, Andrew's got everyone apparently.
Yeah, apart from Poland because they were sick.
Yeah.
I see Sean's moved on from upsetting Kathy to try and upset Ellen now. I'm inviting Ellen to my new house.
Are you?
I've said you're welcome to visit at any point, but you'll have to leave the husbands at home. I don't want him to get jealous.
No, we wouldn't want that.
No, it would be very unfair.
Yeah.
And all the way from, I don't know, you're at a takeaway, aren't you? Well, that went well.
What a pile of shite!
I can trade your Germany team for there's no trades going on, Shav, but I got every team.
I think we should have a sing song because that was an absolute pile of shite. Poland are out, and it was 0-0 for Netherlands and France.
Hello, which takeaway are you in now?
Takeaway in my my humble abode.
Hello, Bob.
Sophie, what are you drinking now?
I still got the same.
Same what? What brand? What brand name is that?
Carlsberg.
Carlsberg. Okay.
Yeah. Same can that you last saw me with. I haven't got another one.
Okay. And now, which one Andrew has here?
Cider.
Yeah. Which? Oh. That's
He's got Thatcher's, Bob.
Yeah. Yeah. Who didn't change the battery in the fire alarm?
Me.
Is that still going off?
Right.
You can't hear that?
Right. I spoke to my landlord my letting agents about it because I couldn't get the fucking lid off for love nor money.
The landlady, you can't change it yourself?
No, Bob.
You can't change a battery?
Bob, I put a bloody knife.
Hang on. It's time for Guess the Price with Money Mental UK.
Can't do it, Bob.
Number ending in a zero.
I'll help you.
Number ending in a zero.
Oh, fucking hell. £10.
Nope.
£5.
Nope.
£12.
Nope.
I'm bored. I can't get off.
Show me.
No.
I'll help you. Show me what it looks like.
No, we have to keep going until we've got the correct guess.
I'll show you in a minute. But Bob, it doesn't twist off.
No.
I can't put a fucking
hang on.
knife in there. I tried getting a knife in there.
Right, I put these two on mute. Right, okay, folks. We need to guess the price. It is not 11. It is not 60. It's not 25. It's not 750. It's not 8.
Ooh, that's hot deep fried deals.
No, it ends in a 0.
A 00?
£9.10.
No.
£9.50.
No.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, so Bob, it says on it.
What are you doing? Be nice.
I am
Come
being
on,
nice.
I'm just trying to help her out.
He's not
The
being
rules
nice.
of the game are we've got to guess the price before we can move on.
But you put when you say guess a price, but there's no point to the game. If it was like, here's a DVD,
But
okay?
there's no clue, is there?
There is a point because whoever wins gets a picture of me chopper.
All right. Here we go.
Our closest guess has been £1.90 out.
Is it that same thing we told earlier, apart from they've just paid for it now?
No, they paid for that ages ago.
Oh,
This has been going on for so long that this has been paid for as well.
oh my God.
Take my nap. I got my girl coming over in an hour.
Oh, hang on. We've got a correct guess in the chat. Well done, Porky.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
£14 for a jigsaw puzzle.
Wow. Very good. Very good.
Which puts
All
me
right,
on-
Sophie, show
So, Bob,
me this thing.
well, no, because I have to get a chair and stand on it and stuff. But this is.
Don't you have?
Bob, this
That's
is.
not bothering you.
No, I don't even hear it anymore. But this is the thing, though, Bob. It says on it, like, lift. It says, like, push on this thing and it will come off or something or whatever. So
Okay.
I pushed on it and it wouldn't come off. So then
Maybe-
I got a screwdriver, still wouldn't come off. Then I got a knife, still wouldn't come off. Then I got a fucking spoon, still wouldn't come off.
But
And-
maybe you have to
What's
push
the
it.
spoon
Can you
gonna
show
do
me
what
it?
the knife wouldn't do?
But also, Bob, the landlord happened to message me. Well, the letting agents happened to message me and they said, have you got a CO2 monitor in your flat? And I said, no. And I said, I don't have one because I've also got a gas boiler, so I'm meant to have one. And I said, no, I don't have one. And I said, but actually, I can't sort this fucking fire alarm out either. And they were like, oh, yeah.
Well, there's supposed to be a combination.
Yeah, and they said they're going to come over and sort it all, and they never have. They said
Yeah.
they were going to fit me a new CO2 monitor, because I don't have one, and sort the fire alarm out, and they never sorted it. They've never done it.
Yeah, this one that you probably have, it might be a combination. A lot of them, that's what they are. They're CO2 and fire.
Oh.
Here,
I reckon I've been being CO2 poisoned this whole time, and that's why I can't remember anything.
you can't now. Is it on the wall, on the ceiling?
Ceiling.
Okay. Because most of them, you have to turn them counterclockwise. Is it circular?
Yeah.
So a lot of time you have to push it in, and then you turn it counterclockwise, and then it will come off.
I want Bobby to teach me about sex.
Okay. Well, Bob, we'll do it together, but not when
Yeah.
I'm on my 6th tour boy because I stand on a chair. And I
I've
don't
just
think
had
that's gonna go very well.
another sale. It's a
Oh,
number. It's a number ending in a 5.
Oh.
So we need some guesses.
Oh, fucking hell.
This one could take a while.
24.95.
No, it's not a 95. It's not a 95.
I can't cope.
Not a 95, folks.
I'll FaceTime you, Bob, but not
Yeah.
after I've had 6 beers because I've got to stand on the chair. And then I might be going backwards. So we'll do it when I've not had 6 beers.
No, I totally understand. But with that said, I would smash that.
Well, hang on.
Before I ripped it out of the wall, I was sleeping.
It's not guessing.
I genuinely don't hear it anymore. But then I hear so many bings and bongs at
This is not guessing.
yeah, but I hear so many bings and bongs at work all the time.
Right.
Everyone else seems to hear it, but me.
Yeah. I didn't notice it until Bobby. No, now you've got me talking. Stop it with your twisted ways. We've got to win the game. No, it ends in a 5, as in a point something 5, but not a 0.95.
A 0.75.
Nope.
I think we should have a sing song.
Not until we've guessed the price. The closest we haven't had a guess that's been anywhere near close yet.
I'll be in bed by the time someone guesses the price. Are you in bed, Bob?
It could go on for a while.
Are you in your bed? Ah, Bob's in bed.
Yeah, he likes to have a nap at this time.
No, I'm taking a little nap. I told you I have my girl. She's coming at
You got a
around
girlfriend?
7.
No.
No.
No. No.
I thought you had a girlfriend there.
No. She's no.
Who's
Come on.
your girl?
She's my assistant for eBay.
The closest guess has been £3.50 out.
I thought you were about to give some news that you had a girlfriend.
Fucking hell,
no.
no.
What do you mean, Andrew?
I thought you were taking, a
No,
cheeky
because
nap. Because your
no,
girlfriend's
because
coming over.
she's coming to my store, because she's a schoolgirl,
Oh, I see. I thought you were having a little disco.
Bobby is now dating a schoolgirl. That's the rumour you've just started, Sophie.
No, he's not.
But I thought in England you guys do that anyway.
Not regularly, no.
Well done, Porky, again. He's got it.
Then I got misinformation.
No, we don't do date.
Not a regular occurrence, Bob.
I don't know. That's just what I heard. No, it's my friend's daughter. It's not. But the problem is I have with her is that she likes to be on the phone a lot, and you want I don't know what kind of word you guys you guys use different terminology. Reprimand, is that what you guys like? Like I see the thing is a balance. You know, you want to be firm, like, okay, come on, we have to get this work done, but
Yeah.
you don't want to have the iron fist,
Yeah.
because then they're not going to want to work. You know, like, so you have to know that balance of,
Yeah.
all right, let's work hard and get stuff done. You know,
Yeah.
and but at the same time, because I had a couple of other girls who were older, they were, you know, I mean, you know, they were in their 20s. They weren't necessarily older, you know, when I say old, but they didn't take well to criticism. But at least this girl, like, when I'm like, all right, we got to do it this way or whatever it is, she, you know, she's fine with, you know, she's not, maybe because she's very young. I don't know if it's, you know, but I mean, not that much. I mean, whatever. To me, it's, you know, just they're all young, but she's good at criticism. If I don't want to say yell at her, because yelling, I'm not like raising my voice, but if I'm like, all right, come on, let's do that, you know, because there's some stuff like, you know, because what I have her do is basically, you guys all list from the phone or no, or from the desk.
Both.
See, that's what I do too. I take the pictures from the phone, then upload them, and then I go back home on the desktop and then finish it off, because I just think it's easier to do it that way, typing it
Well,
up.
see, I do everything from my phone. I do photos, listing, everything off my phone.
Yeah, so what I'll do is, like, I'll be taking the pictures, and then I'll upload the photos. I'll have her, you know, like, and I'll dictate to her the listing. And I mean, she pretty much knows what its stuff is now. And she'll write it out. Then I'll hand her the items, and then she'll put it back in the bins that it belongs in. You know, you guys have a bin system, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
T-shirts in one bin.
That's where the rubbish goes.
What do you call it? Tubs? What do you call them that you put your merch in? Your tat.
I would say I've got boxes, but I know
Yeah.
Well, in America, a box implies it's cardboard. Like, if you say, I got to put it in a box, it's cardboard. If we say it like a plastic tub, you know, that's made out of nylon, whatever the hell, you know, polyurethane or whatever the hell it's made out of.
Yeah.
I use,
you know, a tub.
I use rails and hangers for clothing.
For everything?
For clothing, yeah.
Yes, I put the suits on the hangers, but stuff like T-shirts,
everything, because I've only got a little flat, so all my boxes are kind of stacked up against the wall. With like.
What about lockers? You don't have a locker, Sophie?
No.
Well, but you're part-time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you didn't have full-time, you know, so we have to, you know, for full-time. I mean, and I got the lockers too, you know, but I don't keep unlisted merch at the lockers, because I'm not going to go back to the locker and dig stuff out. But, excuse me, but make the story short, I'll, you know, I'll have the tubs. I put like a sweater, like knit sweaters that you can fold up nicely. I'll put that in the plastic tubs. And then the, you know, I told you, I don't know if when I showed you my store, it used to be a wedding store. So it has those giant long racks for like that you like wedding dresses. So that's why I wanted to rent the store, because I can hang other stuff, like a lot of the suits I'm selling. I put you know, I can hang this stuff up, because it's already like bolted to the ceiling. You know what I mean? So I don't have to, like, there's no moving around. So I'm like, all right, that's half the battle. Since it's bolted into the studs, I can put hundreds of pounds of stuff on there.
Yeah.
But like everybody else, we run out of space. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's running out of space. You guys all run.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get a storage unit, because I want my flat back, really. But at the same time, like, I'm still not making consistently enough every week on eBay to pay for that unit. But I would really like to get a storage unit, just so I can get it all out the flat and have my flat again.
Well, I have a very cheap, inexpensive one. I got that. Very few units have this. They have one that you can climb a ladder to get into.
Really?
And but it's like I shouldn't say climb. Walk up a ladder, not those ladders. Not like a ladder, like a walk up ladder.
Are you
And then there's those
you describing a stairs?
No,
I guess you would call it. It's a. Is it a stair? I guess it's like a staircase, but it's a ladder.
Yeah, it's a ladder, Bob. It's a ladder.
Oh, I
You know,
know.
anyway,
Trust me, this is Bobby. It could be fucking anything.
Look, all I know is that
Could be a
I
friggin'
paid for. It's 5 by 5 by. I don't know. About, I guess 5 by 5 by 5, right? And I paid for 6 months $130, which is like
Really good.
100. That's like maybe what, 100 quid, $130.
That's really good.
So 6 months, but of course, it's already up. I'm like, oh, it's stuff. I'll get to it later, and of course, obviously,
You are never ever getting to that stuff.
no, some of it I've gotten to, but now that I have the girl, and now she's off. She's off from some. She's. She's.
You send her up the ladder step thing.
Actually, I told her that already. I says, look, some of the stuff that's deep in, because I can't climb. The thing is, I can't climb in there because I'm too. I'm out of shape. Look at. But
So you've bought storage that you can't get into because it was cheap.
Well, but I've been using like.
But now you've had to hire somebody to go into the storage that you can't get into.
I have.
It's so funny.
No, but some of the stuff that I had to get, I have one of those, the grabbers, and you can kind of grab stuff.
It's not going well here. How much?
I can.
I've got this image
Oh,
of you like.
Why are all your employees female? Are you trying to like?
Well, he's recruiting for his future wife.
Yeah.
No, I used to have a male employee, but he was going to security guard school, and then he got a job. And no, it is too. Also, like when I'm speaking to someone and they're writing down like I said, I'll take as I'm taking pictures and measurements.
Write down that what Bob says.
Yeah. But women do have better handwriting than men. Like sometimes I'll write stuff down and then I'll go back and look at it a week later. Like, oh, I'm gonna get my listings done next week, and then I'll look at it and then I'll be like, what the hell did I just write? I can't even read my own handwriting. It never happens to you.
The reason he has got a lady is because they are smaller of physique and can fit into his tiny storage space up the ladder.
Yeah.
It's like a chimney.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I told her I'm going to have to send her up there, but that's what I'm going to do is when this other one, I told you, the other one that I paid 3 months in advance, 6 months in advance, I'm going to get another one. Because what they'll do is then after you pay up the 6 months, then they want to put you on month to month, and then they're gonna jack you up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a different one, and then I'm gonna send her up there, and then to clean, whatever it is to clean it out, and
Bob,
she could do it.
If I didn't have a job, I would come and work for you.
Yeah, but don't they need you? Don't you work in the hospital? Don't they need you?
No.
Not at the moment. I'm waiting to start another job.
What happened? You got fired? Oh.
No. No, I've just got no work at the moment because I work on the bank, so I cover
the bank. You were a nurse.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Now you're going to have to spend 10 minutes explaining this for Bobby. Do not understand it.
I work for the NHS. But I work on
in a hospital.
Yeah, but I work for something called the bank. So I cover the gaps when people go off sick or maternity or annual leave or whatever, basically.
Yeah.
And there's no work for me at the moment, and I still don't have a start date for my new job. So
Really? 'Cause,
if
you know-
I didn't have a job, then I would be like, Bob, I'll just come and work for you. But
Yeah, see, because coincidentally, the girl who works for me, her father he works in nursing and is is a supervisor,
yeah,
ironically, and he's telling me that because he does staffing and whatever, and
that's what I
what
used
happened
to
was,
do.
and it's funny because what they do now, the way they do staffing here now, for
Yeah,
like you said, like people who are not full time.
yeah,
They have like, you guys have like Uber, right? Uber Eats and stuff like that. You
Yeah,
order,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know how it works? Like this, they call it surge pricing. You guys have that? Like at certain
Yeah.
times, it's more money.
Yeah.
yeah,
So they have that for him for nursing. So what happens is, if they need you in a pinch, they raise the prices of how much they're going to pay you per hour.
yeah,
And then people come in at the last minute if they need staff. And of course, he gets pissed off. He's like, I'm the supervisor. They're making more money than me, because, because they wait to the last minute. Of course, there's no staff. So then they have to put out the thing to get people to work. And then people come in at the last minute.
yeah.
And then what you call it? He's like, wow. He's like, man, he's like, this guy's making $70 an hour this shift,
Yeah,
like,
so
shit.
it's a lifestyle choice as well. I mean, I've had loads of full-time jobs. I've had the same kind of job as your friend as well.
Yeah.
But I can get paid more for working less and a hell of a lot of less stress. So why not?
Well, when he works more, he pays more because he makes less because of his
because
child support payments.
Yeah.
No, because child support payments.
Yeah.
He's a very good father, but not a great husband, if you know what I'm saying.
And some people can be like that, can't they? Or the other way around. Like, yeah.
Yeah, or the other way around. So, he's paying, but
Yeah.
no more money. But and he's got on top of this one, the 16-year-old, he's got a 6-year-old too. So he's gonna be paying for a long time.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes.
I've had like management roles and things like that, but I get paid more on the bank than I did do in my management roles, and I get a hell of a lot less. And I can pick and choose what days, times that I do. So why not? Do you know what I mean? But the only problem is now, and I've done that for a few years now, never had a problem, but the work's kind of ran out now, and I'm waiting to start my new job because I have got a job now. I'm waiting to start that, but I haven't got a start date yet.
Okay. But it's weird too. I asked him, and I said, but if you're working in a hospital or a nursing home, care home, whatever it is, I was like, that's because like that Uber system, whatever. It's not Uber, but I'm just saying Uber because just so you understand what I'm saying. I was like, people could just. I was like, how do people work? Like, how do you just fit people in? Like, he's like, oh, if they have a license, all they have to do is have a license to work, and then you just put, I know they can fit.
I've worked at my hospital now for years and years in both full-time roles and what I'm
Part-time.
doing now.
Yeah.
So loads of different people have my number. So quite often they just message me and be like, "Oh, do you want this? Do you want that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take that." Because they'd rather have me than put it out to someone who they don't know.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I said, because sometimes there's a bit of animosity, the full-time people. Now the part-time people come in, because this happened during COVID, like some of the part-time people, they're making $100 an hour. And they're coming in, they're making all this money. they don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're qualified. You know, they're registered. You know, when I say qualified, like they have the education and the experience. But like when you just fitting somebody in to a place that they don't know the system or anything,
Yeah.
and then what happens is the regular staff people have to like train them on the fly,
Yeah.
and they're making twice the money that they're making.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, like
Yeah.
like you say.
I think I think it's kind of different for me just because I've worked there for so long in full time anyway. But so many areas know me, they'll just text me and be like, "Oh, do you want late today? Do you want this today? Do you want that today?" Or they'll like block book me, or they used to like block book me because they know that I know what the deal is, you know.
Sure. Yeah, of course. It's like, look, when I used to work in the restaurant business, you know, I used to fill in for other people once in a while at other places, but you know, I can go behind the bar and then, you know, I mean, maybe I can't work in England, but I mean, I could work anywhere else.
You could work.
I know, because you guys never had a black and tan.
That would not catch on here, Bob.
Nope. Now, and when you go into a pub, they don't give you a can of beer, do they? It's all draft mostly.
It's a pint, yeah.
Yeah.
If you went,
well, you know,
if you went into like a working man's club, you might sometimes get served with cans because they might only have one or two pumps for beer.
Yeah.
But by and large, generally, in 98% of places, it'll be pumps.
Yeah, like we call it like a VFW hall. You know what that is? Like we have that. That's like a veterans, old man's,
Yeah,
like those. You guys have those basement bars.
There's a couple of places that I go to where if I want a cider, it comes in a can.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, because what are they going to do? They can't, if they're only selling a few pints here and there, they can't order a giant can, we call them a keg.
Don't forget, Andrew lives in Wales, and it's a bit different there.
Yeah.
Andrew lives in
That's
Wales.
like, I think Wales is like Canada. It's like, it's like, it's Canada.
Sophie is from the south of England, which is just different to fucking everywhere.
It's very I thought Sophie I thought you were from the Midlands.
Well, I say it's southwest. See, Cheltenham is literally on like the border of southwest and Midlands. Some people say it's Midlands. I say it's southwest because I don't know, really, actually. It's no man's land, Bob. It's no man's land. No one knows whether we're southwest or Midlands. No one knows.
All right, now, who's this other girl? She just put, what's her name? Elin Bush?
Oh my fucking God. Ellen. Budge.
That's not how you spell Ellen in America. So, I thought that it would not be spelled like that. Anyway, make the story short. Does she speak the Welsh language or no? Like, how could you call yourself like?
How the fuck do I know?
Ask her.
You can ask her.
Andrew, can you speak Welsh?
Am I supposed to translate every fucking thing for you? Can you not ask questions?
Yeah, because I'm the guest here. I don't know your strange customs.
Jesus Christ.
We do things different in America.
What, you don't ask people?
Absolutely do.
In America. Say, yeah, we spell Ellen Ellen. Ellen.
Bob, when I get enough money, I'm going to come to New York and I'm going to come and stay with you, and then you can take me thrifting.
Absolutely.
You realise he lives with his parents, don't you?
No, but that don't matter.
That's all right. I have a guest room here.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. They will marry you by the end of the week. You won't be allowed out that house.
So what did Ellen say?
Alan is a Welsh name.
Okay, but does she speak Welsh?
You can ask her this yourself. You don't have to ask me.
I can't see, but I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat. I got to go back in. I got to do about 10 different things to
You
see the
ask the
chat.
question, and then I'll tell you if Ellen answers. How about that?
Ellen,
All right,
are you in Cheltenham? Do you think that is Southwest or Midlands? I class it as Southwest.
That's just a
That's
random
how I
question
thought.
now. Ellen says she can say about 20 words now.
20 words.
Welsh. Her mum is fluent.
Ellen can be the decider on whether Cheltenham is Southwest or Midlands. You thought Cheltenham was in London? It's nowhere near London.
Isn't Cheltenham where GCHQ is?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in the south.
Southwest. That's what I say it is. Southwest.
Cheltenham.
It's like the very
20 words. That's not.
west.
I could speak more. I'm more Spanish. I could speak more Spanish than that.
Oh, I've heard you
20
speak in
words.
Spanish. You cannot speak Spanish. That is not a claim.
What are you talking about? You heard me in the stores.
I've heard you many
I
times.
have heard you speaking
Yes.
Spanish, but I don't know what you're saying, so I can't like say it is actual Spanish. I can't verify that.
I don't think
My
anyone
Spanish is-
can verify that it's Spanish, like in the world, can verify other than Bobby.
You hear me at the takeout places ordering in Spanish.
Yes, exactly. That's
Yeah,
my
but we
point.
don't know what you're saying because we don't speak Spanish. So we
Well, if the people on the other side, if I'm talking to somebody and then she gives me my order, obviously she understood what I'm saying.
but we still can't verify that it's fluent Spanish, though, Bob.
I told you never saw my. I go to the Spanish flea market.
On that bombshell, I've had a sale.
Oh my
Oh.
God, not again.
It's a number ending in a 0.
00.
It may well be.
Oh God.
It's not 50, no.
All right, where's Ellen? Yeah.
We are guessing what I've sold, the price I've sold it for, Ellen. It's a number ending in a 0.
Where the hell can I see this damn? All right, let's see here.
Sadly, not that many zeros.
What classifies if I'm English or Welsh?
It's where you're born, isn't it?
Well, but if you don't speak the language, then how would you say?
90% of Wales doesn't speak Welsh. Doesn't make them not Welsh.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't understand their own language?
It's not a fucking big language.
But isn't it the same? Remember, is it similar to the Irish language?
I don't know. I don't know the Irish language. I can assure you that there's more people speak Welsh than there are people who speak Gaelic, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I would figure. No, but is the population similar? Wales and in Ireland? Ireland?
Yeah, I think Ireland has a bigger population.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy next door to me, he retired. That the manager.
The one that didn't know how to make a drink properly.
Oh God! Now you the guy from O'Hara's.
Still need to guess, people. We still need to guess.
You got a new manager now.
Hopefully one that knows how to make drinks properly.
The Irish way. When was the last time you were in Ireland?
2018 maybe.
You always know about this kind of crap. Weren't they supposed to build a bridge to go from like the tip of Ireland to like where's the closest place
Wales.
to where like where weren't they supposed to build a bridge or something? Didn't you hear about that? Oh no, that died out.
There's been proposals to do it, but it's never going to happen.
So you got to take a ferry.
Yeah, or a plane.
Yeah, but if you need your car, what do you got to do?
Well, it's
Take
high
a
one
boat
there.
ride.
Take the ferry. Put your car on the ferry.
That's what yeah. So what? The ferry's a couple hours probably.
Yeah.
You can get the ferry from Holyhead.
Was that near Liverpool?
It's in
Liverpool.
it's in Anglesey, North Wales.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
What are they, Lilliputians?
It's like the worst attempts at Scouse accent I've ever heard in my life.
Ugh.
I'm from Liverpool.
Yeah, Sophie has a very posh accent.
No, I don't. I've got a farmer accent.
Actually, you probably have one of the only accents that I understand in this chat room.
What about my accent?
Well, Andrew's isn't too bad, but Sophie's is the only one that's.
I've got public education here. I've got the Queen's English.
I told you about the that girl I knew from Northern Ireland. It was the funniest thing. My friend, of course, he would always want to go to watch the soccer games at this place where this girl was working. You know, this Irish broad.
I bet you
And-
didn't know what she was saying, though, did you, Bob?
And I'll tell you the funniest thing. It's like this is kind of funny because she's from the north, right?
Yeah.
And you know this guy. He's in this always a lot of times. This guy, what the hell was his name? There's one guy from Northern Ireland that's in these chats and stuff sometimes. What the fuck is this guy's name? He's a very nice guy, soft-spoken guy. Anyway, it's hilarious because he looks exactly like this woman that we used to go see, except she had giant boobs. It's so funny looking at. Looks like his twin, right? And she had this fake blonde hair with she had the dark black. She had the dark black roots, right? The roots of her hair, and then blonde bleached, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so she told me, she says, you know, she was from Northern Ireland, Armagh, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And she says something about she's like, don't tell him, if you ever meet my dad, don't tell him that he went to elocution school. And I'm like, first of all, when am I meeting your dad? Like, what the hell is the chance? How the hell am I gonna meet your dad? And then you think elocution school is gonna come up in conversation if the 1 in a million chances that that I happen to be at the bar when your dad comes to visit you or something? I was like, she says, don't tell him she went to elocution school. I was like, all right. Oh no, hope it's not a return.
I don't think she talked like that, though, Bob, someone else, especially if she was Northern Ireland.
Yeah, for Northern Ireland, she talked like that. You know, you know how to.
If she was
Lovely.
Northern Ireland, she would talk more like this. Someone else.
Yeah, with it, like that, going up with the voice. And her name was Rachel. Rachel, not Rachel.
Rachel.
No, it's not Rachel. It's Rachel. Rachel.
Rachel.
Rachel. Ugh. I think she would. think she ended up going back home. You know, it's funny. Like after COVID, like all like pubs closed, people got different jobs, and like the whole world changed. So it's like I told you we used to go to watch games together. You know, we used to go. Well, you know, Sophie, you know football, right? Don't you follow football?
Yeah.
Right. I think you follow more than one. Like we used to always go watch the Champions League, and the Champions League would always be
League.
like during the week. Because you know we always used to work like on the weekends in the restaurant business, so we'd be off on the week, like they're like on Tuesday, Wednesday. So we'd go watch it, and only certain places. I'm sure it's hard to find those. Not every place. I mean, only Irish places or Spanish-speaking places are gonna have soccer, football. You know what I mean? A regular American place is not gonna have, you know, a Champions League game. You know, I mean, maybe now because it's kind of, but even now it's probably different because you have to pay for so many different channels. It's not like it was, you know, they make it difficult. You got to download apps, and you can't just turn the television on and put it on.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's time for me to go. I got to get ready. I got my girl coming. I got to make sure everything is ready. I took my rest, and I will see you next week. If you want, you could message me. You have my Instagram, right, Sophie?
Yeah, I do. I'll message
You can message me.
and we'll sort out.
If you want me to help you,
thing.
I'll help you with the thing. All you got to do is point the camera up to it, and I'll tell you how to fix it. All right?
Bob.
All right, peace out.
Bye, Bob.
Bye-bye, Bobby. So he is wanting you to go cam to cam with him. That's what I gathered there.
Yeah, I'm totally not doing that.
It's when he says, just lick the end of your finger and stick it in the slot and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm absolutely not doing that. But yeah, there we go.
I want to meet Alan's uni friends now.
Yeah. I can't believe Ellen thought Cheltenham was in London.
Well, it's not far, is it?
That's 2 hours.
Exactly. Short hop, a skip, and a jump, that.
I don't know.
So, world domination.
When's that happening?
Tomorrow.
What's happening for your birthday?
Going out and getting drunk.
On 13th of August.
Is it the 13th? I can't remember the date.
I think it's the 13th. I was looking at a hotel, but it was like proper pricey. I was like,
10th of August.
oh, 10th.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look at Airbnb, there's normally somebody with a room up.
Yeah, I want to come, but I need to find out a way to come. Because I looked at the
Hang on, you've got a camper van.
Yeah, I know. But I also want to have get pissed. And it's not ideal being in a van when you're pissed.
It sounds like you've experienced this.
Yeah. But I looked at the Premier Inn in Wrexham and it was like fucking £150 a night.
Did you look at the travel lodge?
No, I didn't. It didn't come up with the travel lodge. It just said Premier Inn. Let's have a look.
Wrexham doesn't have a huge amount of choice for hotel accommodation.
Travel lodge, Wrexham. Well, I did think maybe I could just stay on your drive in the van. That's met with silence, so I'm guessing that's a no.
I was looking at travel lodge prices. Sorry, what did you say?
I did say maybe I could stay on your drive in the van, and then you were just silent. So I was like, well, I'm guessing that's a no.
No, you're welcome to if you want. Sorry, I'm shit at multitasking.
But how far? Oh wait, I need to change the date. How far is the travel lodge in Wrexham from where you're going to be?
It's a taxi ride.
Okay. How far then?
I don't know, a couple of miles.
So 10th of August. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 80 quid. On the saver or 87.99 on the flexible.
That's better than the Premier Inn. Okay, I'll see what cash I've got at the end of the month, and I might put that.
Yeah. There might be other. Let me have a look. It might be cheaper places.
Because I want 2 nights really. Because I know what I'm like. I won't get up in the morning. So I'll come in on the 10th and then leave on the 12th. And then
Okay.
if I do get up, then I'll go fishing or charity shopping or something.
No charity shops on my in Wrexham.
Yes, there is. Shut
No,
up.
it's not. No, it's not.
This ideal location is a 10-minute walk from the nearest village, Rostillan, with easy access to the centre of Wrexham. That's what the travel lodge has got to say.
Rostoflin.
Is that Welsh?
Well, yeah, it's in Wales, so that is the clue. I mean, it's not going to be bloody Portuguese, is it?
Well, it bloody might as well be.
Evening, Neil.
Hello, Neil.
It's under offer, Neil, but you know, it's not an overnight process. Conveyancing does take some time.
Right, so where am I going to stay in Wrexham? Let's have a look.
Have a look at the Winstay Arms.
The what?
Have a look at drinking with the Winstay Arms.
Winsley Arms. Oh, it's Wrexham. Wrexham.
Do I know the Holt Lodge? I do indeed. I think I've stayed there before, actually. It's sacked from there. That is the Holt Lodge's loss. You may have served me in there. Who knows?
Oh, this looks much nicer than the travel lodge.
What?
The Wednesday Arms.
I've had sex in there.
Oh my god! All right, I'm not booking it.
Half of Wrexham has had sex in there.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's at the top of the street that all the bars and the nightclub are on. So if you pulled in the club, you were both, you know, young enough to still be living at home with your parents. You'd go to the Wednesday and check in there for the night.
Oh well, I'm not going there then.
I don't think it's like that anymore. They've put the prices up since those days. See, Alan's had sex in there too.
Ellen, fuck's sake! And you were sacked from there. Holt Lodge. Should I look at that? Oh, Ellen.
Holt Lodge is going to be more expensive than the Travel Lodge and further away.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's just have a look though. Let's just window shop, shall we? Right. 10th of August to the 12th. Because I need a day to recover. That's actually not far off the Travel Lodge for 2 nights. But if it's farther out, then I don't know. Looks bloody nicer than the Travel Lodge though. Oh, that is nice, isn't it?
The Premier Inn's coming up as 62 quid.
What, in August?
Yeah.
For 2 nights? Or 1 night?
10th of August to the 12th of August, 62 quid.
Right, bear with. Premier in Wrexham.
Oh, 62 quid a night. So £123 for 2 nights.
That's what I thought. That's about the same as a Travel Lodge then. And I'd prefer a Premier Inn than a Travel Lodge.
You can have the standard, which is non-refundable, £123. The semi-flex is £165, or the full flex is £185.
Why just get a standard double? You can never. I always find you can never actually fucking book it on the Premier Inn site. Done. Search. Wrexham City Centre Hotel. Oh, that's 185. What's the one you were looking at then?
The Premier Inn.
Oh, standard. Yeah, 123.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had sex in that one as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ellen, have you had sex in that too?
I don't think it was there when Ellen lived in Wrexham.
Is there a pattern emerging here that you've both had sex in the same hotels? Was it?
Can you imagine if we found out it was with each other?
I know. That's what I'm starting to think.
Yeah, no, it used to be a scrapyard.
What, that Premier Inn?
Yeah. It was a scrapyard and a car park. Used to park the car there and walk to work.
Have you not got a room in your house, like next to the toilet for me?
Have I got a room? Probably have got a room in my house actually, but I want to be having sex in my house, so that's the compromise.
I'll live with that, but I just need to be next to a toilet.
Well, my room is an ensuite.
Can I have that room?
Well, as long as I don't have to leave it.
I have to think about that.
Ellen, you're staying with me.
All right, Ellen and Andrew can have the ensuite room. I'll go in a room that's just near a bathroom.
The dungeon is available.
Okay, that'll do.
I'll have to get it wired with cameras now.
No!
That took a second to register, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Right, well, I have successfully achieved my target on eBay today, despite doing no listing this week. But I think I'm going to have to do some listing tomorrow. We're running out of stock.
Well, I'm hoping next week I'll go to the car boot and I'll have money to go with, and I can just get a load and then list it throughout the week. That's my plan. Why have you got the pings on your phone? Like,
Well, because it's not on silent.
no. I always have my phone on silent.
Do you know what the problem with having your phone on silent is?
What?
You can't hear it.
Yeah, but I like that.
My phone is going off because, we've got an eBay sale or whatever. I like to hear the cha-ching come through.
Yeah, I've never heard that because I always have my phone on silent.
See, you're missing out.
The eBay stream.
Missing out on your cha-chings. We've had a few tonight.
Yeah.
Clearing some stock, which is good because it means I don't have to move it when I move.
Yeah, that's always good.
Hardly sourcing at the minute because I've got to save up for estate agents and solicitors and all sorts.
Yeah, I'm not really sourcing at the moment because everything I've got to go into rent and bills. Right, I'm going to head off now, Andrews.
Okie dokie. Well, it's lovely to see you.
And you. And I'll speak to you later.
Yeah, take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Oh, no, I'm not leaving. It's just Sophie leaving. Right. I'm going to finish the last of my can and then retire upstairs to the bed chamber. We've still got some viewers, which is amazing. So if anybody has any questions or conversational subjects not involving the upcoming election, because I can't talk about that, then I'm happy to take any questions or any conversational subjects that are suggested. We can't promise to be any good at them, but we can but try. Need to put this in a unit. This is listed. Who do you think? How old am I on my next birthday? 21. Who do you think would make a good Wales manager? Gareth Southgate. I will not be 52. Definitely not 52. Ellen is looking forward to coming to my birthday now. It's going to be the highlight of her year. She's already picked out her outfit for it, which is hopefully, the birthday suit. But we shall see. Literally, actually, if it is the birthday suit. So who's still watching? We got Porky, we got Sean, we've got Ellen, we've got Spanner Power. Don't know who else we've got in a minute. No, not for Nightmares, definitely not. Wildest Dreams. Sean, number 1. Yeah. I've always thought Mark Hughes did all right as Wales manager. I don't know what he's doing with himself these days. If you look at sort of ex-players listing this weekend, yeah, that is the plan. I was dreaming that I'm somewhere naked. I honestly, I'd like to be in that dream. I would be a very happy man. Maybe we could both be in a dream together naked. How good would that be? That would be like, best dream ever. Right, okay. I think it is time for me to retire to bed, or at least upstairs. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, you've been a wonderful audience. The show literally couldn't happen without you, because I'd just be broadcasting to myself, which would be, pretty boring. Will DWBA be on next week? No. Yes, maybe. Not sure. I know I'm in Shrewsbury next Saturday. So we'll have to see. But yeah. Good night, everybody. See you again. Take care all. End stream.